Hey guys, this morning I posted what I posted because it seems to be there's some confusion and some questioning about my background. I don't know why it's turned into such a thing, but why has it? I don't know. Alex asked why has it? I don't know. But I just want to go through. We've gotten some calls from some different outlets that are planning on doing stories, and what's frustrating is they'll say that I've said things that I've never said. And first I want to say that doing this for a living and taking all the interviews and stuff like that I do is a little bit like playing a game of telephone, where like you say something and they report something else, exactly what's happening right now. They literally call and say, these are the things that we're going to say about you. And you just get to a point where you're like, well, what can I do to stop you? If you're going to go out there and say these things, then there's not a lot that I can do. And so it's just by the numbers. Okay. So, first thing I told my husband, is that I was born in Boston. I spent a lot of my childhood in Spain. My family has, my nuclear family lives in Spain and has lived there for a long time. And I came here, I was, moving around a lot, but I came here when I was 19 years old to go to college. And I think what were the other things that they were saying that they wanted to bring up in these articles? They want to say that I've said that my mother is Spanish. In my family, they all live there and they all speak Spanish and English. But I've never said that my mother was Spanish. My family is a big mix of so many different things, and all stuff that we're super, super proud of, because it's amazing, I think, to be a big mix of things. I was talking to my brother on the phone. I called him very upset about this whole thing and trying to get his, he's like the opposite of me, like super, super simple, doesn't have Instagram, doesn't like any of that kind of stuff. He's just like, why do you care? It's the internet. Like, who cares? And I'm like, you know what? I don't know why I'm caring right now. And I care because I feel like, my thing is about being authentic. And then if people say that I'm not being authentic, that it hurts my feelings. And so basically, people I think are planning on writing things that have been misconstrued, and I've tried to always say, I've always said what is true, and I've always said where I come from, and people, they want to label you. I have dark hair and I speak 2 languages and stuff like that, and so they're gonna that's exactly what my brother said. They said they're gonna try to label you a certain way because that's more convenient for them. And I don't, I'm proud that that I speak 2 languages. I'm proud that I have 2 cultures. I'm proud that I'm raising my kids that way. I'm, proud that my family is that way. And I don't really think that that's a negative thing. So I don't really understand why this is turning into such a big thing. I want to take it seriously, but I also don't want it to be, all of a sudden I'm apologizing for being who I am. Because at this point, I'm starting to feel like I'm getting attacked for being who I am, and that no answer is the right answer. And that people wanting to label me or Spanish or American, and then it can't be both together. Like, it can't be that I have 2 cultures. That gets to be really frustrating, because that is my story. And it's something that I think is like a really great thing. And it's strange. You know what? 2020, it's strange. 2020, every single day I wake up and I'm with my kids and I try to just, say nice things and be good and all this different kind of stuff. The whole irony is I haven't even seen my family, like I said in my post, since last September, because they live in Spain and I can't see them because of the pandemic. We were planning on seeing each other in the spring, and that obviously didn't happen. So it's just like all of this stuff is, I kind of want to say, just leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm not doing anything wrong by being me. And maybe that doesn't look like somebody who you've met before, but isn't that the beauty of diversity? I feel like I'm making all these things like really, really long, and I don't know what to say, but I just really want to get to a point where if you don't understand my story, it's not that there's something wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with me. And And I'm not going to apologize for the amount of time that I've spent in 2 countries. And I'm not going to apologize for the fact that I speak 2 languages. And I'm not going to apologize for the fact that, I have 2 versions of my name, which is the same name. And none of us should have it be that complicated that it's the same name, just some letters different. And this is not somebody trying to pretend to be something else. It's literally just, you have 2 cultures. And that you don't have to go into like deep family history of trying to figure it out. That's my life experience. And I don't have to apologize for my life experience. Okay? Now, I love you all, and I'm really appreciating all of your love and support. And I can't believe that I have spent so much time on this over the past 24 hours, less than 24 hours, something like that. Because it just feels like, somebody wakes up and they're like, oh, let's go after you today. And I don't understand that. I've always said exact facts. There's some podcasts that people are bringing up that I did with Kat and Nat, who I love. And they're like, oh, she said she moved here with her family from Mallorca or something like that. And it's like, no, I moved here to New York and my family lives in Mallorca. Both true facts. So it's like just trying to take my words and create a narrative because you're bored and at home or something. But anyway, I'm done. All right, I love you. Bye.